Welcome to Unity, where cultural diversity is sought after and explored. Today we're going to visit with the National Education Association with special guest, First Lady Michelle Obama. Okay, we are here with Miss Adondra Woods, and she's such a talented face painter. I first met Adondra at the Dr. Zeus kickoff, 106th birthday of Dr. Zeus, and Michelle Obama was there. Tell us how you ended up there at Read Across America.
It was actually my son's school, Brent Elementary School in Washington, D.C., right on Capitol Hill. I was lucky enough to be chosen as a chaperone to go to the event with his third grade class, and of course it was a once in a lifetime event, and I jumped at the chance to do it, and just happened to be there and bumped into this fabulous lady as we were, in the media gallery,
Trying to get a position so we could get pictures of Michelle Obama.
Exactly right. You were filming for the television show, and I was filming for the school. So that's how I ended up there.
And so by the end of the show, we exchanged cards, and I found out she works with children. I'm a children's book author. She's a face painter. So this is a very good combination right here. Tell me, how did you first become interested in face painting?
Actually, I became interested in face painting. It's a very interesting story. I started out in early childhood education. I was a kindergarten and preschool teacher, and we took a field trip to a zoo. And at the zoo, there happened to be face painting. And I just kind of looked at what they were doing, and I said, I can do that. And from there, it just kind of took off.
Okay, and how did the children react to seeing themselves being transformed?
It's the most amazing thing. I love to do is to keep them turned away from the crowd, because face painting draws a crowd no matter what. And so I like to keep them in an intimate setting between me and my client, and they choose their design, and I design. Sometimes I tell them I'm doing something different than what they chose, and that kind of thing, having a little fun with them. But then, after I'm done, I give them a mirror. I don't let them look before it's over. That's the whole thing. And they are usually just so surprised. They can't believe it's them. So yeah, it's awesome.
And once people see your work, they often ask you to do different things for them. What type of venues do you do?
Oh my gosh, there's absolutely no venue that is inappropriate for face painting, from school events, church events, corporate events. I book parties for kids and adults, surprisingly. I do. Face painting brings out the kid in everybody, and that's what makes it so great. I have a great job because it just makes people happy, and I just love doing it. So any event you can name, I do it, from family reunions, birthday parties, festivals, right here in the mall working with you. This is a different and unique event that I'm doing. So,
and you also did Nordstrom's. After you were seen here, Nordstrom's came by, they saw your work, and they asked you if you would do something for them.
Absolutely right. Actually, the first time that I was here with you last month, the manager of Nordstrom's, she called her husband, brought her children down, got their faces done, and she was like, well, would you be interested in coming to our store the following week? And I was like, absolutely. So, yes, Nordstrom's. I did do Nordstrom's, and I look forward to doing any other event, because like I said, face painting just adds that extra something. It adds that, we call it that zing. It adds that extra zing to your event, and everybody leaves happy. So
you also have another company called Hope International. Could you explain that for us?
Absolutely. Now, actually, Hope International is the parent company, if you will, to Amazing Faces. Hope International was birthed through my husband. I inherited Hope International when I got married. And so we rent chairs and tables and canopies and party supplies. And I just thought, well, maybe when I got married, I moved up here from Alabama. So wasn't really sure what we would do and didn't really want to get back into the classroom. And so my husband and I started to develop a company, and we opened it up to include the face painting because it just goes so well with the party theme.
See, okay, and so people can call Hope International and they can get chairs, tables, canopies. What can they get? What services?
Absolutely. We rent our chairs out, your standard folding chairs, folding tables, and depending on the quantity that you rent, it could include delivery and pickup. So yeah, and the canopies we have from size 10 by 10 all the way up to 10 by 20, 10 by 30 canopies, beautiful canopies. So yes, those are the things that we're focusing on right now.
Okay, now when the kids are getting their face painted, sometimes the parents worry about the type of paint that's used. Tell us about the products and if they're harmful, not harmful. What type of paint do you put on the kid's face?
I use 100% hypoallergenic paints. They're from a U.S.-based company called NEAAdondraWoodPart3of3, and they're FDA approved. You can actually ingest them. I don't recommend that you ingest them, but if you happen to get some, it's just perfectly fine because it is approved by the FDA, and it's a mild formula. It wipes right off with a soap and water. You can even wipe it off with a baby wipe even. So it's very, very safe, and that's the most important thing because a lot of times you have face painters who don't always use paints that have been specifically designed for skin, and that's very important that when you're getting your face painted that you know exactly what they're applying to your skin, because acrylics and different kinds of the cheaper brands of paint, you might get a reaction, but I've been face painting for over 13 years now, and I've never had anyone say to me, I had a breakout or something happened, a reaction, because of the quality of the product that I use.
Okay, so if more people want to find out about Adondra Woods as the face painter or Hope International, give us a number and some contact information.
Absolutely. Please reach me on 202-398-6364, or you can also reach us online at hopeintinc.com. That's Hope, INTINC.com, or reach me on amazingfaces.webs.com.
Okay, it was, again, wonderful talking to you. Thank you so much for joining us at Unity.
Thank you so much. It's been my absolute pleasure.
Thank you so much for joining us for this festive occasion and celebrating the 2010 Read Across America. You've enjoyed a bird's eye view, and you got to see Michelle Obama and U.S. Secretary of State Education, Mr. Arne Duncan. Join us again next time on Unity.